Welcome back, and this is episode 4. Today we're going to be looking at steel power, which is going to be built right over there. So the way it's going to work is we're going to be transporting those goods back using tractors. We haven't got trucks yet. But first we need to unlock the tractor, and then we'll go over and we'll actually build the steel plant, and then go from there. Right. So I'm going to start on making your way down and unlocking the tractor and the hub, and then I'll show you how progress goes. I've built this walkway down, so I can actually go up and down easily now. Had to go over there to go down earlier, and I've got myself a tractor and unlock the basher. Always a good thing to do. Right, so what I'm going to do now is going to drive all the way around, and then we'll start putting some miners down and so on and so forth. Cool. I'll see you over there. Here we are now at the location. You can just see the sulfur bus over there. This is where we're going to be building the steel plant. Not quite sure exactly where. We've got 2 coal nodes here. We've got an iron, copper over there. There's even a limestone there. There's some quartz around the back we'll be using. There's the deuterium up there. I think it's just on that ledge, and there's probably 1 or 2 other nodes we'll probably end up using. So I need to place some extractors down and start building the bus. I've placed a couple of coal extractors down, and I've actually built the deuterium one down to here. Got some on the belt already. Just need to continue putting extractors down and bring the stuff from over there around. Okay, so I managed to get the belt bus to here now. Got the quartz coming and the limestone and stuff. Managed to get another limestone node from over there. Got down to here now. Need to figure out what to do next, really. I think I need to figure out where I want to put the steel plant first. I might put it on top of that. I'm liking the idea of that. It's a good solid structure. There's no arches in the way. Dunes, so forth. So I'm going to start playing around with that and see what I like. Okay, so I've built a base of some sort. Still figuring out what I like about it, what I don't like about it. I do like its location actually. It's quite a decent size, and all the ore can come in underneath and pop out here. And then I need to finish the belt bus. That's come out a little bit too far now, I think. And I need to cut off about there and then come this way. And then obviously bring that over here. Might rotate that one round. I think that's in the wrong place now. So I was thinking, come together to where it's going to go. But things change, such is the game. It's fine. Here we are. All the ore is coming in now. And it's all going up to the next floor. And over here, we've got a set of temporary truck stop. And what will be the road will come in and out of here. Just got a temporary ramp at the moment, so I can get in and out easily and go back and forth from the base. So let's show you upstairs. Yep, so this is where production will start on this floor. First things first would be to do a bit of steel production to get the unlocks going. Basically steel pipes and steel beams. So I get through the next few tier hubs. And then I think what I'll probably do is build a tower going up basically at this location. Going up, I don't know, 5 floors high maybe? 3 floors, 5 floors? I don't know. I haven't figured out yet. So here we are. Got storage going for beams and pipes. And it's working. Need to let them build up a little bit, and then unlock advanced steel production, and then start looking at the next few tiers in the hub. I've only got 85 at the moment. It won't take long to build up. and 67 over here. Just to show you the logistics floor. It comes up and it all splits off and so forth. I've only got half the, well actually 3 out of 5 working at the moment, until I get Mark 5 belts, Mark 3 belts even. It's not much point going any further than this because it just won't run at 100% capacity, so it's not much point. But that's the next thing to do now, is unlock some of the stuff, and yeah. And then up here, I've already started the next floor, next layer, I want to call it. Okay, right, we've now got Mark 3 belts. Big logistics, got Mark 3 belts now. I've also upgraded all the miners to Mark 2. So the next thing to do now is to upgrade the belts in the coal plant and the bus to Mark 3, and then we can then increase the amount of power output from that. So I'm just going to go and do that, and then the same again with the steel plant, upgrade the belts there to Mark 3. Right, I'll see you once I've done it. So here we are back at the coal plant. I've upgraded all the belts to Mark 5, and I've hooked it up to the end. And we've got stable power at 2,700 megawatts. Again, I just want to point out that the max capacity is here and the production is here. We've still got the biomass burners hooked up, which is quite a good thing to do in a way. So we do actually have until that capacity before the power trips. But we will get power storage going at some point. I'll probably do that in the next episode or two, and then I'll probably put them, I might try and incorporate them into this building, maybe on the roof, I'm not quite sure yet. But yeah, got a lot more power now. It's good to play with. Consumption and production's here, which is good. That's consumption's here because we built quite a bit of the steel plant already, so I've got a good buffer here. Anyway, so I've got to go back to the steel plant and continue on there. So I've got the next layer going here. Got copper and deuterium going. This one's going to be making some quick fire over here, using the diffused. I do love this recipe. And then the ore comes up, goes through. Looks a bit spaghetti, but it's no clipping. It's all neat and tidy. Okay, so I had some minor issues with the water loop, which was coming up and down here. The wiggly bit of pipe going through here to pass the header was causing a lot of slushing around. And on one, I haven't got valves yet, which you get later in the game. But it was causing the water not to flow properly, so I've got rid of it and I've added pumps as normal for each individual line, and it's now working properly again. So when I first put the Mark 3 belts, it was working fine, but I guess eventually the slushing was accelerated and it just didn't work very well, so I got rid of it. I think if I kept the loop, but rather than passing it at this point in the pipe, but put it in at the end before the extractors, I think it might have been fine. But in the end, I decided this would just be a lot cleaner. Add the pumps here on each pipe, and I just know it's going to work. It's stable and it works properly. So here we are at the top of the steel plant. I've actually finished it. We've got motors being made here and stuff, and then we've got these, which are made out of small concrete pillars. I think it looks quite cool to top it off at the top. And then down at the bottom I'll show you, and down here at the bottom place the truck stops, ready to take the resources back. So I've started a little bit to the road, and yeah, I'll be doing that in the next episode. Just have a quick look at the building. There we go. I've given it a similar-ish style to the coal factory. Big chunky columns, lots of concrete. I like it, it's turned out. Anyway, like and subscribe, and I'll see you next episode where we do the road going back to storage to the base, and we'll be building single storage. Right, until next time, bye.